how did we fix an IUL life insurance Facebook ads campaign? Stay tuned and I'll show you how we went from $100 leads down to below $20 leads in just a matter of 30 days. So the way that it works looks like this. All right, the very first ad that we began was running videos to a cold audience to see would they watch a certain percentage of this video. And the reason that we started here is if you can look at the cost per view, we were able to get out in front of 1,000 impressions for $6, but we were able to get out in front of 1,000 Facebook accounts for just $7. And why we cared about those 1,000 people, 1,600 people technically, is we wanted to know out of those people which ones were going to watch 1 minute worth of video, 2 minutes worth of video, 3 minutes worth of video, or even 5 minutes worth of video. And this gets us from a cold audience to start seeing that at least 28 people cared enough to watch 2 minutes worth of video. And those are the 28 people that we wanted to turn around and retarget with an actual life insurance ad, right? So once we saw that they're interested, and now think about that. We're out in front of over 1,000 people and we found 28. Okay. So the first step was we got rid of all the people that we didn't think was going to watch our ad. And the second part that we did was take those people and put an actual Facebook ad explaining exactly what type of life insurance policy an IUL policy was going to do for them and what three problems do they have, what three major solutions can we do, have we done it for other people in the past and proved that we're trustworthy with it, what to expect if you book an appointment with this agent, and how quick, easy, painless, and fast it's going to be to get to their desired outcome. Okay, so you'll see here the numbers are going to be different because instead of it being $7 to get in front of 1,000 people, now we have to spend about $232 to get in front of 1,000 people. And even though we're out in front of those 1,000 people, how many of them are actually paying attention and they're interested? Well, the great news is because of our retargeting strategy, we were able to get these cold people to convert at a really high rate. So over 300 people were actually interested in watching it minimum 2 minutes worth of video to think about is an IUL policy perfect for them or not. Okay. And you can see that we even had over 100 people that were willing to watch up to 5 minutes worth of video. So we knew we were moving in the right direction. And then we confirmed that that right direction was doing great because of our click-through rate. In general, you want this number to be as high as it can possibly be. This is a number that you want to go high, and which it was. So we're happy about that. And you want your cost per click to be as low as it can be because it's basically Facebook's way of saying, I'm going to charge you $3.50 for each of those 200, 300 people to click the link and learn more about it, right? So you want this to be low, but you want your click-through rate to be high. and you want your reach to be high as well so that you can really determine, are you in front of enough people to get quality, repeatable results. So after we were seeing that we had at least 100 or more people, right? So we had 300 people here that really qualified by clicking the link, looking at our form, and thinking about purchasing life insurance and IUL specifically. What we focused on was, out of the 111 leads that came in, how many of those were booking instant appointments? And that's what we really, really, really cared about. So we were looking directly at how many of them were going to turn around and book an appointment without needing cold calling, without needing dial days, and then what was the cost of the lead? What was the cost of the appointment? Now, I'll make it simple for you and give you a little cheater. All right, so Facebook is taking this total amount and it's dividing it by the number of results, and that'll get you your $19.60 right here. Now, that's good because we're getting $20 leads right away within the first week. So this is actually extremely good. And we personally know the quality of the leads because we're running the ad and we're able to get there. The second thing that we wanted to know was, at $2,176, if it got us 26 booked appointments, what was the cost of our appointment just to get somebody to the appointment? And that is $83.69. Now, we try to get a $50 appointment, but in this space, in this industry, a $200 appointment is actually profitable. So we've seen many a times where a person will run a $200 appointment and then they'll run 4 of those appointments and they'll spend a total of about $800 to get in front of 4 people. But then they're going to turn around and write a $3,600 policy. So they're positive, they're winning $2,800 on an $800 ad spend, right? So at $2,800 divided by 800 is 350%. So you're tripling your money even at a $200 cost of appointment. And what we're doing is getting an $83 cost of appointment. So 80, let's call it $85. We're running 4 of those. So for 340, we're actually able to write a $3,600 application and we're profiting over $3,000 every 4 appointments. So this is an amazing system. It's extremely profitable. It's doable. With just 60 to 90 days, you can get there as long as you got a 25% or better closing rate. We actually run into more problems at the closing rate than we do lead cost or appointment cost.